Alright. So I'm going to get right in here, and then I will talk about what's going on today. So, last time I finished this game on stream, I decided that I would keep playing on my own time and do the advanced mode. And boy, was that a mistake. The advanced mode just absolutely ruined this game. It is so bad. Last time I had played through the first area in advanced mode, kind of like show it off, and you could see at the end, I got to the boss. It wasn't really harder, just a lot faster, more health, but I just couldn't hit him. And that became a theme throughout all of advanced mode. You just cannot hit enemies. They have absurd decks, and I struggled all the way through to the tower, area 7, just missing like 70% of my attacks. No joke, it was constant missing. And then I'd had enough, so I cheated. I found a code for quick level gain. It glitched my experience, so it's set to 0 for some reason. But anyways, I got to level 99. And I got max dex, which is 150. Before I did that, I was like about 130, and was still missing, like I said, about 70% of the time. And even at max, I am still missing about half the time. So what I wanted to do was to show off the secret dungeon. And that's it. That's all I wanted to do in this game, is show off the secret dungeon. I also wanted to talk about the mithril. I never got orichalcum. I expected the mithril to kind of be replaced with orichalcum. It was not. I never got any. I got a few more mithril. I got enough to make another piece of equipment. I think, yeah, it ended up being this axe. Which is only a little bit stronger. Like, yeah, it's 1 point stronger. But it provides elemental resistance. Which is a super nice thing to have. And I finally got rid of the mithril helmet. I think I had mentioned it when I was playing through the final dungeon. I kept getting plate helms, and it was like 2 points below. And all I needed was like a +2 to be better than the mithril helmet. And I ended up getting a +3. And not until the secret dungeon. I think I got this out of the shop, actually. One of the random specials that they have. And they have just been garbage the entire game. Anyways, I also ended up swapping out the elemental orb I had for one of the the summoning items, because this one has dex. Which, 8 dex sounds nice, but it has not helped my hit rate. Not really. I still missed maybe half the time. I did notice that charge attacks have a better hit rate. So you're going to see a lot of charge attacks. I also found this. I don't know. Obviously I can't use it. But it sells for 1, so it must be something really fancy. It's a level 5 sword, and I think, is this a level 5? Yeah, this is level 5. The best I could ever get before advanced mode was level 4. So it seems pretty special to me, even though I can't use it. And I ended up getting 2 mithril, both in the secret dungeon. So you can kind of get what you want out of the ore. You go to the blacksmith. Well, you save, then you go to the blacksmith, and you have him make you something, and it's random every time. And I guess I got lucky with the mithril helmet, because when I was trying to get something else, it was constantly giving me spell scrolls, which I cannot use, because I am not a mage. Anyways, I am going to go into the secret dungeon. You just highlight the final area, press L and R, hold down L and R, and enter it. I think you get this screen. Okay, so just going into this. This is not my game for today. I just wanted to like, kind of cap this off and explain what went wrong with this game, I guess. So I'm hitting these enemies okay, and I didn't have trouble when I went through the forest in advanced mode. So what this dungeon is when I first entered this, I thought it was going to be like every dungeon back to back, and that would not be fun to watch. I'm not even going to kill all the enemies. I don't need anything from them. Like I could get a great axe, and it's just junk. I'm not even going to carry it. Yes. So what it looked like was going to be like every dungeon back to back. It is not. It's like two rooms from every dungeon, and then 3 from the final dungeon. Well, not the final dungeon in the game, just the final dungeon in this area. I will save that for when we get there. Yeah, it's 2 rooms, 2 floors from every dungeon, and then it does 3 from the last one, ending in a boss after that. So it's 17 floors plus a boss. And the boss is actually super easy. He was like the easiest boss in the game, not particularly the secret boss. He is a repeat boss, and he was easy in normal mode and even in advanced mode. They really wanted him to be difficult, and he just wasn't. There's also some unique enemies in advanced mode. We will get to that in the second forest area. I thought it was really weird that they were in the actual dungeon. Like, that would have been a thing to put in the secret dungeon. But they just had, they had it in a regular dungeon, and I guess I realized that it's because they are still actually in the secret dungeon. So yeah, so now we're in the second area. I do not remember the area names. And you'll see the further I go on in here, the harder it will be to hit enemies, even with as much dex as I have. It's also, I don't know if you can hear it, probably not picking up on stream, but it is raining out, thundering, and normally I don't think anything of it, and I still don't really think anything of it, but we got a weather advisory like 30 minutes before I started. But I have a battery backup on my computer and on the router, so any momentary outages are fine. But if the power goes out and stays out, I'm going to have to end the stream early. I'm just out of force of habit killing them all. I can show off how the summons work too. They are not particularly good. I don't know what like tier this would be. There's 10 different ones, I think. Yeah, didn't even kill them. There's at least one that is only in advanced mode. Yeah, and both of those are garbage. So the way it works, you can actually see it in the menu here. It has a counter, and once it hits max, you can summon it. I mean, it's free damage, but it's just, it takes time, and it's not particularly powerful. So most of what I'm going to be doing is just looking for the floor boss whenever I can. But this game has a maximum spawn of 5 enemies, so I can't just like run past enemies to where the floor boss spawns, because he won't be there, because I'll already have 5 enemies. But there, I can hear the via chime, whatever, for the exit to appear. Even chests are pretty rare to get anything worth picking up, even in this secret dungeon. And I learned the way that drops work is it has nothing to do with the enemy. It is entirely dependent on the dungeon. I'm just going to leave them behind and find the exit. I'm not particularly trying to rush this, but this is a fairly long dungeon. 17 floors and a boss. Even that's junk. And it's the same music the entire time. It doesn't change. Which is good, because some of these places had really monotonous music. It's actually coming down pretty hard. That might actually be coming up on my mic. And yeah, you're going to start seeing a bunch of misses. I'm going to, like, do my charge attack through a group, and you're going to see all misses. That's happened more than once going through this place before. I don't remember which area the forest is with the unique enemy. I think it's the next area. Yet all these enemies are just like variations of the ones we've already fought before. I did also notice, it took me until Area 7, the tower, to realize there have been no slimes this entire game in advanced mode. And then I think it's the tower, has 3 variations of new slimes just all together, and they also appear in the Dark Castle. They're also particularly hard to hit. It's not what I expect from the slime. I feel like I have to be loud to talk over the rain, but you guys probably can't even hear it. There we go, there's the floor boss. Here you can already see a bunch of misses. It does get worse. And before I ended up cheating, I had dumped every single level into Dex and just seeing no difference at all. I'd even started doing that before finishing the game. Just was still having not too much trouble in the Dark Castle in normal mode, but not even in the first area in advanced mode. It was not until the boss when I started having actual trouble hitting things. And I don't understand that decision. The enemies don't really hit harder. They don't have... Other than the golems, I didn't notice anything having a lot of defense. You just cannot hit them. So these floors are also not random, they are fixed. And I have no idea why they chose this floor to put in the secret dungeon. Okay, yeah, and another change here, you cannot see through the canopy. Okay, here are the unique enemies. They are very clearly, like they seem kind of creepy, but they're very clearly like beta testing elements that I thought would have been perfect here in the secret dungeon, just to hide them away. But they're actually in the forest dungeon. Just super generic with an arrow pointing the direction they're facing. I thought that was kind of neat to see a testing element still in the game. So not being able to see under the canopy here makes this area a little bit tougher. You see there's an archer up here and I couldn't see him. Like, this is also very unsatisfying. Like, there's no sound effect when they get hit, they just suddenly have damage. Didn't even kill the archer. I mean, that's not the strongest one in the game. I think the strongest one takes 100 kills or 150, something like that. These things are actually pretty rough enemies because they follow you endlessly until they attack, and they move almost your movement speed. So they are pretty tough to deal with. And there's actually another variety of them that will be in the second floor of this map, of this dungeon. That has potential to be better. And it wasn't. So that is all I actually needed, a +2, to be better than the mithril helmet I had. And I just couldn't get it for the life of me. And for some reason, it took until the secret dungeon to get any plate equipment to drop. The way drops are supposed to work, theoretically, I should have been getting them the entirety of advanced mode. I just wasn't. I don't know if each level of charge increases your hit rate, but it definitely seems to make a difference. I heard the exit, so I'm just going to go to the exit. Don't need anything from these enemies. So this map's this big circle. Okay, there it is. I guess I was expected to go south first. Trying to group them up so I can hit them with the charge attack, but they keep getting stuck on terrain. I killed something. Nothing in there looked neat. There's only one of those blue guys here. I think that should have been the floor boss. Okay, on to another dungeon. I'm not going to go that way. Get one spawn at a time. Then I get it anyway because that stupid mummy spawned down there. You can see I'm already having trouble hitting enemies that I should not be having trouble with. I thought about someday doing another playthrough of this with a different character, but advanced mode has really put me off this game. I have heard that the second one is significantly better. I didn't notice the chime, but that's gotta be it, because this is a clear all floor. Yeah, it appeared. And they put in this super slow floor. This floor isn't just a max enemy limit. There's certain spawns, I guess spawn spots, that will only spawn one enemy at a time. I think there's two more in this spot after him. Nope, so that was it. Okay, on to a new dungeon. these golems here can also poison you. Ow. Which is why I bring antidotes. This is also the dungeon where having max deck starts to mean nothing. There we go. Finally. I don't understand how they decide which one to use. Come on. Like, these guys don't even do much damage. They're just super annoying. And you can't hit them. Heard the exit. Just gonna go look for that. I think it's down here. Yep. I'm pretty sure this is the form of the dragon, but maybe not. Ow. I don't know how I dodged that lightning. Maybe it isn't. I know that there's a number of dragons in this secret dungeon, though. Free antidote. Okay, yeah, there is a dragon. Oh, what hit me? Okay, walked into that one. Finally. So the real way to deal with dragons is to just get in one spot and just wail on them endlessly. But if you miss, you get hurt. And they hurt a lot. So now we're in the Dark Castle, I believe. So you're going to be seeing a lot more missing and getting my comp by a charge attack interrupted. Because Dex is also hit rate. So the enemies just having absurd Dex means I get hit a lot, and I don't hit them. I think having that accessory with Dex helps a bit. That's 2 levels worth, and I know for certain 2 levels did not make a difference before. Exit's actually back the way I came. Nope, it's right here. Okay. He wasn't even facing me. Okay. You're not really seeing it now, but I had so many times where I just charge attack through a group of 5 enemies, miss every single one. Like 2 or 3 times in a row. Oh, there was 4 misses. The advanced mode had no slimes until the tower, and then there's 3 flavors of them. don't really think of slimes as having a lot of evasion either. But so much trouble hitting them. There we go. I'm not even gonna bother with it then. Nope, nope. Drop. Huh. I just completely spaced on the stairs. Right, and now we're in the tower. For some reason, they save it for last. The enemies here are going to be just as bad. I think it's a lot of the same enemies, actually. But the robots are pretty unique to the tower, I guess. So now there'll be 3 floors in the tower, including this one.